Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Boston Celtics. And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Moses Malone. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Drexler in at the 3 slot. And Boston has possession. Following the miss by Hakeem, Kuzi passes to Bird. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bird's got the opening field goal of the game for Boston. Now, here is Harden. Olajuwon, left side. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Pierce with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. From outside the arc. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
McGrady kicks to Malone. To the inside, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Here's McGrady. Off target from outside. It's Pierce on the wing, guarded by Harden. Bird outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bird's got 5 now.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Bird against Malone. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Drexler. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Olajuwon with a screen for McGrady. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Pierce. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Paul Pierce at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one falls for Pierce. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Outside, Drexler. McGrady outside. Oh, good with the triple. McGrady's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Havlicek. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Houston making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Both free throws good from Havlicek. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Malone. Houston moving it around. On the wing, Malone. Havlicek against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And the three ball is good.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Bird, the pass to Kuzi. Back to Bird. Shoots over Malone. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And Malone with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Collins after Moses Malone score. Bird right side. Malone with the block. Now here is Murphy. Defense is right there. Here's Harden. Malone left side. And Murphy kicks to McGrady. That shot no good. Celtics trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bird. It's rebounded by Houston. Going inside. Here's Kuzi. Still without a basket. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. McHale's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Houston. Paul's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Kuzma. He has yet to score. Busted. No good that time either. And here is Paul. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
First team foul.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
Ball, Kuzi. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston. Chris Paul. At the line for one.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Here's Collins. Havlicek outside. Down low. To halt the run. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. 8-point game. Here's Harden on the wing. Here's Olajuwon. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
A floater. Now Bird. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kuzi. Havlicek with it. There's the screen. Here's Collins. He's defended by Olajuwon. Murphy against Havlicek. Here's Malone. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 9. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now checked in for Moses Malone.
That was Celtics Entertainment.
On defense, Houston, they have a 9-point lead. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Kuzi. No scoring in this one. To the middle, trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Kuzi. Here's Collins. He's covered by Yao. Harden surveying the D. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Kuzi passes to McHale. Inside, it's tipped. Pass to Sharman. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Rebound by Yao. Rockets leading by 9. The 3 from Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Boston has possession. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Sharman gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Kuzi. There's the pick. Inside, here's Cowens, and he lays it straight in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
From 15 feet away, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The shot by Collins, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Sharman. They set the screen. And he banks in the layup. He has 5.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
The 3 from Harden. And it's Sharman with the rebound. Celtics trail by 9. .115 left here in the opening quarter. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball surveying the floor. Pass to Olajuwon. A shot off that time. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Sharman. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Kuzi. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Malone outside. $19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tomjanovich. Houston needs to get a shot off. And a deep three from Murphy. The Rockets with another miss. John Havlicek on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Garnett is out there with McHale. Then it's White. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's good.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Murphy against White. Pass to Francis. There's a good screen. Drops in the tray. Francis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Malone. Now Murphy. Driving in. Back to Malone. Some solid defense there from McHale.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
White the pass to Tatum. Havlicek outside. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tomjanovich. Havlicek with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to White. Back to Havlicek. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murphy passes to Francis. They set the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
And he knocks down the first one. Parrish, he's checked in for Boston. Pierce comes in for Tatum. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Pierce kicks to White. Havlicek outside. 3-pointer. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Francis, and the rejection by Parrish. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Hayes is checked in for Houston. He's off on the second. And it's Houston's ball to the middle. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now here's White. Defense right on him. Parrish outside. Pass to Pierce. Havlicek right side. Shoots over Malone. And John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Pierce.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. Malone outside. Pass to Francis. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Houston. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside. Olajuwon against Parrish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Francis. Pass to Tomjanovich.
Over Kuzi.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Tomjanovich has got his first bucket in this one. Garnett outside. Here's Kuzi. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Pierce. Second shot opportunity. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. The Rockets trail. They get a hand on it. Pierce attacking. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McGrady. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGrady's got 5 now.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Here's Kuzi. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Havlicek the pass to Garnett. Malone with the block. Here's Tomjanovich to the inside. McGrady with the ball. Pass to Tomjanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Francis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's on John Havlicek.
Second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
The first free throw is good. Bird, he's checked in for Robert Parrish. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston trails. Timeout called the Celtics.
All right, fans, it's dance dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those moves.
Paul checked in for the Rockets.
Rocket substitution, number 3, Chris Paul.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Driving to the basket.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
To the middle. Here's McGrady, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Bird goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bird's got 7 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And the shot goes in.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
Celtics on offense. They trail by 1. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Harden outside. Back to Paul. Elijah on the pass to Malone. Pierce with the rebound. Malone's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here's Bird. He has 7. That doesn't go either for Bird. To the paint, stolen by Bird. Inside, stolen by Harden. Here's Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Havlicek against Harden. The 3. It's hauled in by Bird. Outside, Pierce. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And again, it's Boston converting.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Boston. Parrish comes in for Garnett, and it's McHale in for Havlicek. Houston also making some changes. Yao comes in for Malone, and Smith subbed in for Paul. Smith surveying the D. Six to shoot. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Yao kicks to McGrady. Pass to Smith. Pick by Yao. Goes back up. And the layup good by Smith. Smith's got his first basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Bird high post. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 9.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now here is Smith. Yao kicks to Harden. Tries from 7. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Kuzi. Plenty of space. Here's Parrish. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
That bucket in no time at all. 13 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Kuzi. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Houston. Drexler comes in for Smith. Good on the second free throw. 1:52 left here in the second. Outside, Malone. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Malone. Drexler outside. Malone has screen on Pierce. Drexler kicks to Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And it's Bird with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Drexler. Nothing on the board. There's Olajuwon. Malone outside. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
And he's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Over McGrady, and another basket for Boston.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Drexler. Boston grabs the miss. Cowens has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets a floater go. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Malone against Bird. Back to Harden. The 3. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuzi.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, Bob Cousy.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're picking up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from John Havlicek.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Drexler. Olajuwon is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden, and it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. Pierce against Drexler. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuzi. The kick out to Havlicek. It's stolen by McGrady. Shoots over Havlicek. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from McGrady.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Bird outside, beyond the arc. Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Drexler against Pierce. To the inside, Cowens. And he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Malone. Stolen by Bird. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's against Drexler. Now, here's McGrady. He's tightly guarded. Here's Havlicek. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Harden after the made shot from John Havlicek. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Drexler. Harden outside. Malone against Bird. Malone, good. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Here's Kuzi, guarded by Harden. Kuzi passes to Pierce. Misses the three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Celtics leading by 9. Here's Kuzi. He's got 7. A floater. And it's Havlicek missing. Bird against McGrady. To the middle. Here's Harden. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. 15 points for James Harden. Pass to Pierce. Inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now a timeout called by Houston. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skills.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Here's Malone. He's got 5. Back to Harden. From deep. Pierce with a rebound. Pierce has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Harden. Here's Havlicek. A wide open look for Bird. Hits it from 3-point range. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Kuzi. He has 7. Here's Collins. And here's Havlicek. 5 on the clock. Bird left side. Over Olajuwon. Misses off the left iron. Rockets trail by 12. Now here's Harden. Malone outside. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Back to Malone. Houston moving the ball around. Harden outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Boston leading by 12. And it's Pierce in the corner. The kick out to Havlicek. Pass to Collins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for Boston. And here's Malone. Harden outside. Looking to end the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Pass to Collins. Pierce against Drexler. The shot by Pierce will not go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's on John Havlicek.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
McGrady taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Celtics leading by 10. Havlicek with it. And Drexler picking him up. And there it is for him.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Drexler against Pierce. Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Boston making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Murphy's checked in. And Olajuwon drops them both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And it's Havlicek missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Havlicek outside. There's a screen. Over Harden. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got 6 here in this quarter. Rockets trail by 10. Outside, Malone. Murphy finds Drexler. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Collins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the paint. The steal. Bird outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Drexler, no good. Celtics leading by 12. Kuzi passes to Collins. Now here's Bird. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzi. From the arc. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Kuzi's got 10 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
A wide open look for Drexler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's McHale. Back to Havlicek for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
From 17 feet out, Olajuwon with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Pass to Havlicek. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. Havlicek's got 25 points in the game.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Back to Murphy. Rebound Boston. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Havlicek. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Houston, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Third team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Clyde Drexler taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Houston making some changes. Now comes in for Olajuwon. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Havlicek. Garnett with it. Back to Havlicek. Takes a three. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. Rockets trail by 15. Down low. And then Malone with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's White. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And that one falls for White. 1:22 left to play in the third. Bounce pass from Paul. He's with it, working on Garnett. Releases from 15, and Houston again with the bucket. 1:03 left in the third. Boston leading by 14. Now White. Havlicek outside. Garnett, the screen. Launches it. And it's Havlicek missing. Murphy inside, covered by Havlicek. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
White, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Moses Malone. And Boston has possession. Tatum with it. Two on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's McGrady. Pierce is out there with Garnett. Then it's Parrish. And it's Sharman in at the two-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Celtics foul. Bill Sharman. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Murphy. He's guarded closely. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist. Boston leading by 12. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Parrish with the screen on McGrady. Takes a step back. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Sherman.
Just 5 to shoot.
Houston foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Bill Sherman. At the line for
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Tomjanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Paul Pierce.
second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Rudy Tomjanovich. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Six to shoot. Spins. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Kuzi with the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Olajuwon. Clock at 6. Murphy on top. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Murphy. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. He takes it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Elvin Hayes, Steve Francis.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Pierce. Olajuwon with the block. McGrady outside. Pass to Tomjanovich. Now Hayes. Here's Tomjanovich. Defended by Parrish. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Francis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pierce has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuzi. Back to Pierce. They double up Pierce. And it's Parrish with the jam.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Here's Francis. Outside Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich. McGrady right side. Pass to Francis. Back to McGrady. Over Sharman. A shot by McGrady, no good. Boston leading by 14. Here's Kuzi. Screen by Parrish. Here's Sharman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line, Bill Sharman. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Rockets making a switch here. Good on both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. McGrady dishes to Yao. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Garnett. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Boston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. On defense, Houston. Sharman, the pass to Kuzi. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Francis. Pass to Yao. It's good.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Sharman. A 3 ball. sinks the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
McGrady outside. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Garnett following the three from Tracy McGrady. 6 to shoot. Sharman. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Sharman's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Drexler missing. Celtics leading by 14. Drexler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Francis. Got a hand on it. Here's Sharman, and so Boston again turning it over. Houston making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Olajuwon, and James Harden has subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Rockets trail by 14. Harden kicks to Yao. Inside. Malone can't hit. Bird outside. Pass to White. Havlicek with it from past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Havlicek's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. Celtics leading by 15. Kuzi passes to McHale. Here's Kuzi, defended by Paul. Here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzi. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. The kick out to Havlicek. To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Boston. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Houston. Clock at 6. Here's Kuzi. Olajuwon with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Rockets trail by 15. Harden outside. Over Kuzi. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Harden's got 20 points.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Kuzi. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Bird. Good work defensively by Malone. Harden left side. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kuzic. Bird right side. Pass to Kuzic. There's the 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 13. Here's McGrady. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
At the elbow, it's Bird. Here's Havlicek, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Havlicek's got 17 points here in the second half. Now, here is Harden. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Malone passes to McGrady. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Collins. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Six to shoot. They set the pick. And here's Bird from the arc. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle, stolen by Bird. Pass to Kuzic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Harden. High arcing shot, and it's blocked. Here's Kuzic. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Drexler. Takes it from 10. Cut it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Olajuwon.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Kuzic. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Havlicek outside. Busted. No good that time either. Rockets trail by 11. Harden dishes to McGrady. Olajuwon outside. Now, here is Harden. Guarded close. Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins passes to Bird. Here's Kuzic. He's covered by Malone. Here's Kuzic. And stolen by Olajuwon. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's Harden. It's deflected. And here's Pierce. Pass to Kuzic. Now Bird fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Well, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
At the line with one shot.
Free throw good. Bird. Now Paul. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, John Havlicek.